Ekema is mine. A long time ago, there were two inseparable friends named Ikoro and Obi. They shared everything together, from laughter to dreams. One sunny day, fate presented them with a beautiful maiden named Ekema. Ikoro and Obi secretly fell in love with her, and each of them decided in his mind to approach her secretly and express love to her. Despite her enchanting beauty, Ikemwa possessed a heart that did not reciprocate the love of neither Ikoro nor Obi. She is in love with another man, but kept seeing Ikoro and Obi because they showered her with gifts. Both friends found themselves hopelessly in love with her, unknown to each other that they are both in love with the same girl. They always talked about her and with the hope of meeting each other's love someday. A day came and the two friends decided to introduce their girls to each other. They made a plan to bring their girls to their meeting place, one after the other. It was Ikoro's turn to bring his girlfriend. He invited Ekema to come and meet his best friend. Ekema, knowing fully well who the best friend was, didn't turn up at the meeting place. Ikoro was disappointed and he marched to Ekema's house to find out what happened. Ekema pretended to be sick and promised to make it up next time. It was Obi's turn to introduce his girlfriend the next day. They went to their meeting place and waited. Also, Ekema did not come to the place. Obi was highly disappointed. He bragged the other day how his girl won't disappoint him like Ikoro's girl did. Ikoro suspected something and suggested they go together to check Obi's girlfriend and know why she did not come. On approaching Ekema's house, Ikoro quickly understood what had happened. They are in love with the same person, and Ekema was aware that they were best friends and has been going out with both of them. She intentionally did not want to see both of them together. Ikoro and Obi began to accuse each other of betraying the other. Ikoro explained he approached Ekema first, but Obi maintained Ekema accepted him over other men, including Ikoro, as she always said so. Ikoro warned Obi to back off, but Obi vowed not to do that he is the one Ekema loves. Fight ensued between them. Ekema came out of the house and asked them to leave. She would let them know her decision later. Soon their infatuation turned to rivalry as they began to compete for Ekema's affection. The once unbreakable bond between the friends started to wither, replaced by envy and jealousy. Intrigued by the attention she received, Ekema cunningly played with their emotions, enjoying the attention bestowed upon her. Ikoro and Obi, blinded by their love for her, failed to notice her deceitful actions. Days turned into weeks, and the competition intensified. Each friend tried to outdo the other, showering Ekema with extravagant gifts and grand gestures. However, without the knowledge of Ikoro and Obi, Ekema had no intentions of returning their affections. She feasted in their suffering, celebrating the power she held over their hearts. However, one evening, Ikoro caught Ekema professing to Obi how much she loved him, and was even castigating him before Obi. That was exactly what Ekema always told him about Obi. She would talk about how she hated Obi and how Obi doesn't want to leave her alone. Realizing that Ekema had manipulated them both, his anger turned towards her. He approached them and asked Ekema to make her decision on who to accept in their presence. Obi was surprised and asked Ekema if she was still going out with Ikoro even after accepting him. Ikoro explained to Obi how Ekema would castigate him and called him names in order to make him believe she had nothing to do with him. Ekema, knowing she had been busted, ran away from them. Ikoro and Obi came to a mutual decision to teach Ekema a lesson she would never forget. They would unite as friends once more and expose her deceitful ways to remind her of the pain she had caused them. With a newfound unity, they devised a plan. They decided to find out who Ekema truly loves and expose all she has done to the person. They began to follow and monitor Ekema. It was not long they saw Ekema with another man. They eavesdropped on them and found out they were making plans for marriage. They approached Ekema and demanded for all the gifts she has collected from them. The man, who happened to be Ekema's suitor, was surprised on hearing them say things done by Ekema. The man queried Ekema and she admitted knowing them and also collecting things from them. Ekema said they were forcing themselves on her, that she was never interested in them. Her suitor asked why she was collecting gifts from them, even when she was not interested in them. Ikoro and Obi also asked her why she was professing love to them. Ekema could not explain. Her suitor called it quits and left her. Ikoro and Obi also left, laughing at her. As Ekema stood there, dejected and defeated, Ikoro and Obi found solace in each other's friendship. Through this ordeal, they had grown wiser and stronger. Their bond, once fractured, became unbreakable and resilient. They gleefully cast Ekema aside, knowing that they were better off without her. Ekema, left alone and filled with regrets, realized the consequences of her actions. She had played with the emotions of two trusting friends and had paid a costly price in return. The tale of Ekema served as a reminder to the villagers that love and trust should never be taken for granted. And as for Ekema, she was left to reflect upon her actions, forever haunted by the consequences of her deceitful ways. This is Umma's story time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I am Amarachi Ihoma, the young storyteller.